My name is Diana Ampaire, an aspirant for National Female Youth MP. The elections were supposed to happen on 25th, but it so happened that it had to go up to 27th due to, we found out there were many non-delegates in Kololo, and we tried to complain, but it's so sad that the party didn't listen to us, and it happened that the young people were not agreeing with the values they were putting and the trends they were putting. Our concerns were, why don't we elect according to our districts to eliminate the non-delegates? Because when we are in our districts, you can always tell that this is my colleague from this and so sub-county. But it seemed they had other intentions and insisted that we do at a national and regional level, which very many young people didn't agree with. Well, it's because the young people, the election was supposed to happen just in one day, and it extended up to 2 days. So as you know, even us, the candidates who were hosting these young people, we went bankrupt at some point. So they had to really host themselves, which became so expensive for them. So they wanted some facilitation, but also some candidates made it as if it has to be done that way, or if they're not facilitated, then they won't vote, which at some point, as an NRM cadre, I don't so much agree with it, but it so happened that later the president of this country came through and they facilitated every delegate to the maximum. Still waiting for what, Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni called in at 5 a.m. in the morning, and he promised that he will himself preside over these elections, but we are still waiting for his communication, though the SG told us that he will also be communicating. Very many young people are still stuck in Kampala. They're thinking we might vote tomorrow. There's a lot of misinformation and miscommunication. So that's how the situation is among young leaders and the elections of the youth.
Then, aspirant, are you disappointed in your party?
Well, with much love that I have for my party, I wouldn't want to call it disappointment, but I would like to educate and maybe inform the party that maybe we need to do better.
No, that's a disappointment, no?
Well, it depends in your perception. But yes, at some point I was, because when you look at, it's like we gave the room for the non-delegates to enter. First of all, the registrars. I got nominated up to the point of election. I never got that list of the young people, the people that are supposed to vote for us. So to us, that's a loophole. And when you look around with the digitalization of everything, we were wondering, there were screens in Kololo and all, why don't we have the clear way of showing the delegates so that we eliminate anyone that can be that is not part of us? So yes, there are some loopholes that we wish as young people, if they included us actually in part of the planning, we would help so much. As you know, in an election, there are very many stakeholders, so I wouldn't want to put it only on the party, because there was security, and even us as candidates, we participated into this, because most of our opponents are the ones that participated in bribing and bringing in these non-delegates. So I wouldn't want to attach it so much to the party. It's all about us. It's about how patriotic we are and how democratic we are as the leaders of this nation and as the citizens of this nation. So I would still go for that position with or without the election or without a party. There is a lot of camping amongst young people. First of all, we question ourselves, if these are youth, these structures under NRM, why doesn't NRM really host these young people, transport them, and then maybe us also as candidates, even if we are to come through, we come through under the party. So it becomes so very expensive for us when you're the one to transport at some point to camp and host these people and feed them. Definitely, it becomes so expensive.
So Diana, what you're saying is that your party has failed you.
My party has not failed me. The people in the party at some point have failed us.
That's the party?
No.
Okay, so my last question to you is, so then moving forward, how would you wish this to be better organized? Well,
I would request His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, our father and our parent, I thank him, first of all, that he followed up to 5 a.m. He kept calling in details, he followed up. But I would request that this time around, he himself participates and presides over this election, because in actual sense, the young people of this country, we contribute the biggest percentage of this country. And if anything goes wrong and we don't get the right leaders of this country, whatever that he has done for us, it will be so hard to protect the gains of the whatever that he has laid for us.
All right, so as we speak right now, you have no idea when your election is going to take place.
That's very true.
Every day you have to show up in Kololo and then just wait for when your election will be called on.
Well, they were facilitated to first be holding back because today there was the National Delegates Conference, the fourth one, so we didn't show up so much in Kololo, maybe the DEC members. But yeah, we are around and we don't know what next. And in their due course, the delegates reaches out to us, the candidates, asking for facilitation. Some are sick, some do not know Kampala. So it becomes hard for us. And this is actually one of the stigmas that even us as the candidates, when we go there, we are already frustrated. All you look forward to is to regain what you spent in, which should be stopped.
There's been, of course, allegations of extreme use of money in Kololo. Have you witnessed any open voter bribery? Are these accusations true? If true, to what extent?
Yeah, very, very true, because there is what they call facilitation and there is what they call big bribery. We even have the evidences and all, only that sometimes even when we talk, we are not included in the decision making. You cannot even our voices are not really heard. But yes, it's very true. It's very true.
All right, so do you think that the party leadership could have done better?
Very much so.
To what extent? Because what we hear right now is that every election is being swayed into whoever has the money, and that can look or appear unfair to some of the candidates.
Well, the fact that there are even no guidelines and policies that really guide the young people, mostly the young people, that special interest group, because how do you expect a young girl or a young boy to find 1 billion or 2 billion? First ask yourself, where are they getting this money? That 26-year-old me, where am I getting this money? And yes, I've brought it. When I go there, am I going to work for the people and deliver to the grassroots, or I'm just regaining what I use? So to me, we need guidelines and policies that should be passed to guide these elections, most especially for the young people, from the party and even the constitution itself.